continue.
All right.
Yeah.
Professor Osinbajo,
yes.
Tell me, do you have the blessings of your general overseer, Pastor Adeboye, you contesting for a vice presidential seat?
Let me say that Pastor Adeboye, of course, I mean, he's someone who not only is he my spiritual father, and I must consult with him before I take any major steps, especially because I'm also a pastor under him. You know, I would certainly not contest elections or do any public thing without at least seeking his consent and ensuring that I discuss it with him in full. Yes.
Interesting. Let me quickly take you to this visual. Of course, I know that we've seen some sort of a tacit endorsement of President Jonathan by the General Overseer. If you remember this very event in 2014, when President Goodluck Jonathan visited your church at Banana Island, you were the one that received him and introduced him. Of course, you probably didn't know that you were going to be a vice presidential candidate of your party. So if there's some form of endorsement have come from your general overseer, isn't that a conflict of interest now?
First,
okay, that's it.
Do you want me to answer the question? Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, so that's you in the February 16, 2014, receiving President Jonathan. Of course, the church, Pastor Adeboye, some form of endorsement. We've seen him pray for President Jonathan at the redemption camp in 2010.
But let me explain. First of all, the clip that you have shown was Pastor Adeboye in our church, and President Jonathan chose the same occasion because he wanted to worship in the same church where Pastor Adeboye was, chose the same occasion to visit our church. And of course, if the president chooses to come to our church every Sunday, we will openly and happily welcome him. Of course, we'll welcome him. Right. That is not an endorsement of the president. The mere fact that we welcome him. If you come to my church, I'll be happy to welcome you. If the president comes, I'll be happy to welcome him. If the entire opposition comes to church, we'll be happy to welcome him.
All right, thank you so much, Prof. So you are saying that you will swim against your party's decision, even if it's not favorable to your own kind of integrity?
No. I don't understand. Is this
you're taking the party's platform now. I'm saying now that from all of our conversation, you've taken the party's manifesto now, and you're running with it.
Yes.
For whatever comes after it, you swim with it.
Yeah. I mean, I
against all odds.
I accept the position of the party. As a matter of fact, I was one of those who was involved in the drafting of the manifesto of the party. So I'm very much a part of everything that is in that manifesto.
All right. Thank you so much, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, for joining us. I wish you luck in all your endeavors. Well.